Forests are the Earth's lungs. They are vital for life as we know it. Trees absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, helping to regulate our climate. They provide habitats for countless species of plants and animals. Forests also play a crucial role in water cycles, preventing soil erosion and providing livelihoods for millions of people worldwide. Their importance cannot be overstated. However, these precious ecosystems are under threat. Deforestation, the clearing of forests for other land uses, is happening at an alarming rate. This destruction has devastating consequences for the planet and its inhabitants. In this essay, we will explore the issue of deforestation through the eyes of those on the front line. We will hear their stories, understand the causes and consequences of this environmental crisis, and discover what can be done to protect these vital ecosystems.
Deep within the Amazon rainforest, we meet Nydia, an indigenous woman who has witnessed the devastating effects of deforestation firsthand. Nydia's community has lived in harmony with the rainforest for generations. They depend on it for their food, medicine, and cultural identity. Nydia recalls a time when the forest stretched as far as the eye could see, a vibrant tapestry of life. She remembers the cacophony of birdsong, the rustling of leaves, and the abundance of wildlife. The forest was their supermarket, their pharmacy, and their temple. It was a place of peace where they felt connected to their ancestors and the natural world. But in recent decades, Nydia has seen her beloved forest vanish at an alarming rate. The once distant hum of chainsaws has become a constant threat, a reminder of the destruction encroaching upon their home. Nydia describes the changes she has witnessed with a heavy heart. Where dense jungle once stood, now lie barren scars across the landscape. The air, once thick with the smell of damp earth and blooming flowers, is now often choked with smoke from burning trees. The once abundant wildlife has dwindled. Animals flee from the noise and destruction, their habitats destroyed. The rivers, once teeming with fish, are now muddy and polluted, choked with silt from erosion. The deforestation has brought with it a profound sense of loss, not only for the environment but also for the community's way of life. The forest is not just a source of resources, it is an integral part of their culture and identity. Its destruction represents a loss of their heritage and a threat to their very existence. Nydia shares stories of families forced to leave their ancestral lands due to deforestation. With their traditional livelihoods destroyed, they are left with few options. Many migrate to urban areas in search of work, only to face poverty and marginalization. Others are left with no choice but to work for the very industries that are destroying their forests, caught in a vicious cycle of exploitation and environmental degradation. The loss of the forest also has profound cultural implications. For indigenous communities, the forest is not just a source of resources, but also a place of spiritual significance. It is where they connect with their ancestors, practice their traditions, and find their sense of identity. The destruction of the forest represents a loss of their heritage and a threat to their cultural survival.
The consequences of deforestation extend far beyond the immediate impacts on local communities and ecosystems. As forests disappear, so too do countless species of plants and animals. Deforestation is a leading cause of biodiversity loss, pushing many species towards extinction. The loss of biodiversity weakens ecosystems, making them more vulnerable to collapse. Deforestation also has significant implications for human health. Forests provide us with essential medicines and resources. Their destruction increases the risk of emerging infectious diseases as humans come into closer contact with wildlife. Furthermore, deforestation contributes to air and water pollution, leading to respiratory problems and other health issues. The legacy of deforestation is one of environmental degradation, social injustice, and economic instability. It is a problem that demands urgent attention and action.
Section 8, Turning the Tide. Solutions for a greener future. Addressing deforestation requires a multifaceted approach. Governments must enact and enforce strong forest conservation policies, including measures to prevent illegal logging and promote sustainable forest management practices. Land use planning is crucial. Designating protected areas and creating buffer zones around forests can help to mitigate deforestation. promoting sustainable agriculture is essential. Supporting small-scale farmers, encouraging agroforestry practices, and reducing demand for products that drive deforestation, such as unsustainable palm oil and beef, can help to alleviate pressure on forests. Investing in research and development of alternative livelihoods for communities that depend on forests is also crucial. Section 9, Beacons of Hope, Successful Conservation Efforts. Despite the challenges, there are glimmers of hope. Around the world, communities, organizations, and governments are working tirelessly to protect forests. In Costa Rica, for example, a successful payment for ecosystem services program has helped to reverse deforestation and restore forest cover. The program pays landowners for conserving forests, recognizing the value of the ecosystem services they provide. In Brazil, indigenous communities are playing a vital role in protecting the Amazon rainforest. They are using traditional knowledge and practices to manage their lands sustainably and are advocating for greater recognition of their rights. These examples demonstrate that positive change is possible with commitment, collaboration, and innovative solutions.
Section 10. Every action counts. While governments and organizations play a crucial role, individuals also have the power to make a difference. We can all contribute to reducing deforestation by making informed choices about the products we consume. Look for products that are certified sustainable, such as those with the Forest Stewardship Council (FSC) label, which ensures that wood and paper products come from responsibly managed forests. Reducing our consumption of meat, particularly beef, can lessen the demand for cattle ranching, a major driver of deforestation. Supporting organizations working to protect forests through donations or volunteering is another way to make a tangible impact. By raising awareness about the importance of forests and the threats they face, we can encourage others to take action.
Section 11. A call to action. Protecting our planet's lungs. Forests are essential for life on Earth. Their destruction has far-reaching consequences for the planet and its inhabitants. By understanding the causes of deforestation, supporting sustainable practices, and making informed choices, we can all contribute to protecting these vital ecosystems. The time to act is now. The future of our forests, and indeed the planet, depends on it. Let us heed the voices from the front line, like Nydia's, and work together to ensure that forests continue to thrive for generations to come.